What's up, guys? Brian, Callahan Garage. Today we are got some more lofty goals again. We're actually going to get the exhaust manifold off. And the reason why I've kind of had to do it in sections where I've got all the brake stuff down, but I haven't replaced the master because you can't get to anything in here. So I've been spraying it with PB Blaster for like 3 days. So what that means is we'll probably still break some bolts and then have them take the heads out. But if we do that, well, we might as well do a cam swap. But for right now, just a goal for a day. Let's get these exhaust manifolds on, the new headers on. Then we can put in the new steering shaft, brake booster, and all will be well. Lofty goals is all. All right, guys, just to give you an idea of the space we have none, realistically. We're going to move the AC compressor. On that side, we've already removed the master. Probably can leave the alternator there. But we're going to pull, once we get the headers out, then we'll pull the steering shaft out so we can place that because we got that new one because the other one's all completely busted. So let me try to get some of these bolts out. I'd film a little bit of it, but I don't know how much torture you guys want to watch. But we'll see what we can get out. All right, well, we got lucky, and all the bolts came out. The only problem was, I don't know if you can see it on camera, has a little original, like, keepers on there. And, of course, the back one was, like, bent to hell. But they all came out. This header should, this should leak up right now.
Easier said than done.
Voila. Yeah, that's a stupid keeper I was talking about, so I had to, like, get it there, cut it out. You could do this on your own, definitely in the driveway, but it's a pain in the butt because this last one, you're going to have to get underneath the car to get out because it's near impossible. It's actually not in that bad a shape. Well, surface rust, but no, we want headers. Let's go for headers. Now, this side's going to be a little more difficult. Yeah. So we got to remove the AC. Hopefully we can keep a line tank, just move it forward because I believe it does still work. And the owner was very clear that he wants air conditioning. But it's probably going to have to replace compressor. But either way. So let's get that out. We'll start taking these out, and then I'll catch you all back up once we get this stuff moving. All right, AC's out. That was a pain in the neck. That has never been out of the car. That's all original. And the thing is like 50 pounds. So we got the whole original bracket and everything like that, which we're going to have to come up with a different bracket, probably a different compressor. We might have to come up with something different to get the AC working in this car again. So I'm going to keep working on these bolts. It should be straightforward, but like I said, there's no room. So I'll touch back with you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. We're back. Thankfully, none of the bolts got stuff. We found them all out. Had the same problem. With that stupid thing to hold the bolts in there. But it's out. For me to do some cleaning up, we gotta get some new spark plugs, some wires, and we'll probably get the headers in tomorrow, just because it's getting late in the day. Job only took me like, 2 hours just to get them off. Probably have another thing, another 2 hours for them back on. I gotta figure out what's going on with the AC because I pulled the compressor out. Definitely bad. So I thought the owner about that. So we'll catch up back with you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. So these are the headers we're going to put on the C3. Hademan headers. Don't know much about them. Supposed to fit our year. Hopefully they'll slide right in. Be no big deal, but they look actually pretty well made. They're on the mid-range size. They're about $300-something bucks. I'm sure the coating comes right off as soon as you start it up, but we'll see how they go in. we'll check back here after we get them installed. All right, guys. Well, I haven't really been updating too much just because I've been getting my ass kicked. The other header slid in fine. This header here, we need to move the brake booster, which we needed to take out anyways, which had a bolt you cannot get to, which I finally got to it. But the pin is also seized on there, the pedal. So we're going to have to cut the pedal off. Other update is we've got a universal drive steering column instead of back to the factory steering column. So that's a whole another thing I need to sort out. Because I need mounting hardware. It's shorter. So yeah, that's how my day is going. All right, guys, this is where we're at. We got all the new headers in. They actually fit really well. Not something I would recommend doing in your driveway, but it is what it is. So we've got to get a steering shaft coupler. We're actually going to just get rid of the rag joint and go to the universal joints. So that's going to take a couple days. I did go ahead and order a new brake booster. And no, we didn't have to cut the pedal off. That's not what I meant to say. We had to cut the back of the rod off just so we could get it out because it was seized on there. So I've got to order a brake booster. Clean my shop because it looks like a friggin' bomb went off in here. I mean, it legitimately looks like a bomb went off in here. And then we'll be able to fix the steering, put the brake booster in, get that installed, get all of this done, and then we might be able to move this car. This has been a long couple days. I'm sorry. It's kind of ramble on. So we're probably going to stop the video right here, at least this episode. This car is it's kicking my butt in a good way. I mean, we seem to run into problems because every system has to be replaced. You know, you want to do something fun, we put headers on, but we've got to replace the brake booster. The steering column I thought was right. I mean, just a lot of stuff that, you know, from the other owner buying these parts, thinking that they were right, and other people that have been working on this car, there's a lot of stuff that they did that just has made it more difficult. So there is going to be a lot more videos on this car as we go, unfortunately, because, man, we're kind of stuck at this point. We've got so much more work to do. I really just want to take this car for a ride. I have all the new interior sitting inside. I've had an appointment this week to go get the top done, but, well, we're not going to make that appointment, clearly. Hopefully, next week's video, we will actually get this car running and driving. Hopefully, and then we can get it taken on to the shop where they can go ahead and get the top put on it, and we can start getting the interior. I have ordered a bunch of new systems for it, so we're replacing the whole entire brake system, just done that completely. We're doing the whole cooling system, new radiator, new water pump, new hoses, all that. The AC system, we're replacing all of that, like with a new modern setup, so you don't have any more of the vacuum. We're getting rid of all of the vacuum accessory stuff that's driven, like the headlights, so they don't go up and down. Kind of a weird, like one come up, one go down, one stay up. You know, it's Corvette, you know how to. So we are replacing a lot of stuff. We are going to be doing a lot of videos on this car. I wish it was taking as long, but we need content. Do me a favor, just remember to, if you guys could subscribe or like to some of my videos, comment down below if you're annoyed with me with this car or if I'm doing something wrong, because as you guys know, I just make this up as I go along. I am still having fun. I hope you guys are. Don't forget to, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching Callahan Garage.